Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Another thing I wanted to point out here is when you actually look at their team, look at their blockchain developer here. He doesn't have a picture at all. When you scroll down, Token Growth Manager doesn't have any picture. Their front-end developer, their DeFi lead, all of these people are anonymous. So typically what we see in DeFi, when people are trying to remain anonymous like that, that is a sign that they could potentially want to do a rug pull, right? They don't want their identity out there because once they run off with the funds, they want to be anonymous. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that that's what they're trying to do, but it doesn't leave a comforting feeling when you're investing in their platform and that you don't even know who these people are, they don't have their credentials or anything like that. So to me, that's a red flag. If you're in this business, you should at least have some kind of bio that I can click on to show that you're not some anonymous figure that's gonna run off with all my money. And rug pull, they did. Hey, it's Cliff. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I am talking about midas.investments, which is just another CEFI crypto platform where you can give them your money and supposedly they would give you this massive return, just like Celsius Network or BlockFi or Nexo or all these other yield farming sites that are becoming bankrupt and rug pulling on a lot of people and their money. So I can pull up the website here to show you. These are the returns that they were kind of promising. So you see Bitcoin here under their diamond tier, they were offering 8.7% return. If you had stable coins like Tether or USDC, they were offering you 17.3% returns, which just looking at this now, you would say, obviously there's no way this could be true, especially with the market conditions that we have right now. But there were still a lot of unfortunate people who were duped into this platform and they lost quite a bit of money. Just full disclosure, you know, I had money in Celsius as well. So if you are one of those people, you're not alone. There's been several different exchanges going down this time around, like FTX, and I think we're all in this boat together. So hopefully this doesn't come off too negative towards you, but I am going to go through the details of what led to their collapse and just how shady this website was to begin with. So let's go ahead and start it out. So we got an article here from CoinDesk, and their title states that crypto investment firm Midas shutting down platform following losses. The collapse of Celsius Network and FTX led to more than 60% of Midas assets under management being withdrawn. So as I scroll down here, the meat of the article is, Levin wrote in the past spring, the Midas DeFi portfolio lost $50 million, or 20% of its $250 million in assets under management. And that after the collapse of crypto lenders Celsius Network and exchange FTX, 60% of the assets on Midas platform were withdrawn. Here he is quoted stating, based on this situation and current CEFI market conditions, we have reached the difficult decision to close the platform, Levin wrote, referring to the centralized finance exchange. The company will now focus on a new project that aligns with our visions for centralized, decentralized finance. CDFI, whatever the fuck that is, but whatever they're going to, don't invest in that, please, for the love of God. CEFI, DeFi, that doesn't even make sense, but anyway, moving on. Starting on Tuesday, Midas disabled deposits and swaps as well as withdrawals for some time while it makes calculations and balance adjustments. Its target is to deduct 55% from user balances held in Bitcoin and Ether and stablecoins, with the adjustment being compensated in Midas token that will be swapped in for tokens of its new project. So those guys absolutely got fucked. So let's say you have your Bitcoin on this platform. You just took a 55% haircut to cover the losses that they made. And we're telling you that they didn't have any exposure to any of this, by the way. Just throwing that out there. They lied to everybody, like time after time we're finding out with all these CEFI exchanges. But anyway, the point is you had Bitcoin or Ether, whatever coin you had on there, they swapped 55% of your money, forced you to swap. They did it to you. They forced you to swap your Bitcoin into Midas token, which was a total shit coin from the beginning with. But Let me go ahead and bring up the Midas price so we can kind of see obviously what happened. As we scroll down here, it was riding around $28, almost $29, and then it massively tanked. Boom, down here to not even a penny, right? Right now it's trading at 17 cents, but the massive losses that you just took if you were in this platform is just insane. Like you lost all your money, they rug pulled on you. So just imagine you have your Bitcoin on this platform and they force you to trade it for Midas token, this shit coin, and then they tank the price by pulling out all the liquidity that they actually had, forcing you to lose all of your money. Can you imagine how pissed you would be if this happened to you? I know I certainly would be. So they do have an article here where they talk about the challenges that they face. So let me just scroll down here and get to the bullet points that they said. So they have decomposition of the balance deficit. So they had 14 million in Itchy protocol in April. They had a 15 million DeFi alpha portfolio in spring 2022, 1.5 million due to a Harmony bridge hack, 3 million due to FTM tokens price change, 15 million due to balance Midas token sales on a illiquid market, 10 million due to paying higher rewards in native and Midas boost that was being earned through DeFi. So the thing that kills me about this exchange is they knew about this for a while and they hid it from people. And not only did they know about it, they were trying to formulate a plan where they could get more investors into the platform to hopefully cover their losses. And they kind of did that under the radar. So what I'm referring to is I got this email here. They sent me an email and it was proof of liquidity, right? So basically in this email, they were providing you a way of fact checking that the funds were all there and making you have a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. So it says, Midas presents the proof of liquidity revealing addresses for 91 million assets under management out of 145 million and the decomposition across other parts of the portfolio. So they sent this email to me November 16th. They've been working on this for 3 months, promoting it, saying, we're gonna show you all these addresses and we're gonna prove to you that what we say we are doing in our trades to get you money was actually legit and we haven't lost any money, which is just impossible with everything that's going on in crypto right now. Everybody's losing money. Everything is collapsing. For them to sit there and be like, oh no, guys, we're all fine. We didn't have any money in any of these providers. We're good. It's just total bullshit. But the thing that kills me, so they sent this email out and they said, we're good. We can prove to you that our assets are great and upstanding and fine. So they were providing this proof of liquidity to get people to invest in their platform, as they had just recently transitioned to a tier platform. And to get higher tiers, you had to have more of their shitcoin Midas token, right? That's how they were trying to cover their balance sheet. So this recently came out to try and promote people to get into that tier system. So they have like your base tier, it's like 5% of your portfolio. They would give you a 5% increase on your Midas. So if you're holding Midas, they would give you an extra 5% on that Midas for what was already being given. You have your bronze tier, they give you 10%, silver was 15, all the way up to diamond, which was an extra 30% APR on your Midas token. And that was for having 20% of your portfolio already in Midas token. How absolutely shady is this CEFI platform? They knew the entire time that they were illiquid and they were trying to get more people in to cover their cost. It's just insane to me. So the day after this announcement, they did do an AMA. I have that here. I will link it down below in the description. But as you can see, homeboy here, Trevor, is not looking too happy. It looks like he's been under quite a bit of stress as his business is crumbling around him. Now that video is an hour long, so I'm just gonna save you some time and give you the too long didn't read of what he's trying to do. Basically, Like I said before, 55% of your tokens were swapped into this shitcoin Midas token. At this point, you can't really sell this token. There's not much you can do. So those people are just holding on to this token. And the way that he's thinking that he's going to give them their investment back is by starting new projects, thinking that people are actually going to invest in a project with him. Who's going to invest in a project of someone that just took more than half of a different business that they already had? It makes no fucking sense to me at all, but maybe he can find some sheep to invest with him. Now, who knows how long his new project is gonna take to launch, what he's gonna do. Like, at this point, if you are invested in this platform, you lost all of your money. I hate to just rip the Band-Aid off for you, but that's the reality of it. You're probably not ever going to see any return on any of this money that you just lost. That's just how it is. I went through it with Celsius, people in BlockFi are going through it now. It's better for your mental health to just assume that this money is gone. And it sucks. You're gonna go through all the stages of grief, but it's just a reality. I don't wanna lie to you. This dude is trying to start up another business with your money, and the likelihood of it failing is strong because, again, who would invest with this guy after he just took 55% of everyone's money, right? Nobody's going to trust him. Nobody's investing in this. He's going to carry this reputation with him forever. So anyway, that is the Midas investment news. I just wanted to bring it up to you guys to show you how extremely shady this whole thing has gone down. But that is crypto, baby. That is what happens all the freaking time, unfortunately. Until we get better regulation into this market, it's probably going to continue just in a new way. Thank you to my Patreon supporter, Kevin. And you guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, it doesn't surprise us anymore at this point, but surely you can just look at this and be like, what the hell? Like, what is actually going on in crypto right now? But anyway, thank you for watching.